Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And looks like MX67 Imbattable got a bit of the facelift, so we can have a conversation and we can look what changed on the tank. And by the way, fun fact, well, maybe not so fun fact, but fact for sure, it is my favorite tier 11 tank, although I understand it's not the most competitive one nor the best tank in the game, right? But nevertheless, what Wargaming has done it with the last patch. Wargaming gave 100 more hit points, 30 alpha damage, a bit more penetration with the gold and standard rounds, better aim time, better dispersion, and better dispersion after firing. Quite a big comfort where this vehicle goes as an upgrade, and I think that the tank wasn't the most competitive tank, but I think at this point in time the tank will definitely feel a bit better. Where the armor goes, nothing, but to be completely honest with you, looking into 50B, looking into the 50B, we have very similar situation as well, although 50B maybe has tiny touch more armor up front compared to this mother trucker, which you can see half of the tank, but it is green, right? Anyways, enough of blah blah blah, let's go into the action and let's make the tank work. And once again, the special ability where Imbattable goes, you can time the things properly, so you can have 5 shells instead of 4 shells in the magazine, but once again, it's not the easiest thing to do, and with this vehicle you need to think. I will give you an example. With a Kia 1 you can say blah, 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 go through the middle and have a great time. Where this time goes, any mistakes from your side will lead you to take one for the team. I can promise you that. It is not going to be an easy journey, to say that the least. Okay, that being said, we need to figure out how do we want to play this game. This is the question. Do we want to sit around this area, or have a safe defense parameter somewhere over there, or maybe even here? It's not going to be an easy one, because I don't think that I have any business to do in the heavy line. And the main reason being is I just simply don't see myself being successful there, with all honesty. I really don't like this corner position, but I don't really think that I can be picky at this point. I don't really think I can be picky. So instead of that, we are just going to go and kind of snipe with a heavy tank. But skill is sniping with a heavy tank, and even worse with a full gold sniping, you disgusting animal. Listen, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you need to do some unpopular choices and unpopular decisions, and this is one of those. I would love to say that I could go and brawl in the heavy line, or I could go through the middle and make the stuff work, but this tank is not created for that. And it's very easy to mess it up. It is very easy to make a mistake and to just simply be sent into the garage. I can promise you that. Any mistakes with this tank are crucial. I can promise you that, fellas. I could try to be a bit more aggressive and to take this position, but I have a feeling that this is not the right way to do the things. I am very much afraid that it will be stupid, but you know what? Maybe we will make it work. I am trying to get tiny touch closer. Once again, the trades with Imbattable is not the smartest one. If I want to trade with some tank, I would rather find a tank that has a standard gun. So I take one, I give 3 or 4. Where the Imbattable goes, he has a magazine himself. So this is a bit of the issue and a bit of the problem, if you will. This is definitely a problem, fellas. We have a bit of support, I would definitely say that, so we need to be smart. Beautiful. Very nice. Couple of the free shots, that's very much appreciated. Very, very good. 1.3 thousand damage so far, and there is plenty of the place to improve, at least in my opinion. And I know that Aries may be tiny touch more aggressive, that is okay. I don't really mind Arias being too aggressive here. I know that our Sniper Schnitzel Ares is far away from being ideal support. I know that Executor is pretty decent Magnificent Mother Trucker where the support goes, but the Ares for you, it is no bueno, I can tell you that much. We want to be smart. How to be smart? I'm very happy that I'm not playing in the heavy line. And this is just proving my point that the tank is super duper hyper turbo hard to play with. It is definitely not an easy task in order to make this mother trucking tank work. It is very, very hard. But if you are doing the things properly, I personally feel a very big success or a happiness, if you will, you know? And same goes for a 50B, although 50B is definitely not my favorite. Where on the other hand, Imbattable is, but I have a feeling it is just because if you time the things properly, you get 5 in the mag, and it just simply tickles my pickle. What is the correct play? What is the correct play over there? This is the question. Good. He's down to fartable for the time being. That is okay. This is exactly what I want to see. This is exactly what I want to see. Down to fartable is good. Ares is joining the fight. That is good thing. Imbattable is trying to escape. Obviously, he had no chance to do so. And what we can do now, we can say hello for this Ares. We don't really care too much. Good. And we are going for another one. That is okay. We are fine. Beautiful. 2.7 thousand damage, but we needed to work for it. That's for sure. Now, I want to find a good side angle over there from where we could say hello for Mr. Executor or alternatively Leo. Leo is trying to run for his life, and I do not blame him for that. That is the right way to do the things. And he is screaming and running and screaming and running. I'm going for a blind shot because why the heck not? Like I would have anything to lose with it. And now we can see the Mr. Dravets making a bit of pressure. The question is, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, can we save our Borken? This is the question, fellas. Hard mother trucker, I can tell you that much. Very hard mother trucker. Come on, Mr. Borken. Okay. Good. That was a direct hit, by the way. Let's try to eliminate him. Unfortunately, I failed. Doesn't really matter. Our Arias is trying to do his best in order to eliminate the Dravets, but this is hard. Borken is helping for him. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Okay. What to do now? What to do now, fellas? What to do now? Ooh, Fawad just slapped the living crap out of our E3. I wonder where is he? Is he sitting here? Because there is a big chance he is. We have 3 in the mag. How can we get closer and get some use? Oh man. Kurjak pizda. Beautiful. Very, very, very good shot. Can we hit that? We can't. Maybe now. Not really. It's okay. Doesn't really matter. You see, in order to be successful with this tank, you need to think. I will try to highlight in a bit different way. If you are going to be pushing in front casually, you won't like it. You will get tapped and you will get slapped and you are going to regret your life choices, right? On the other hand, if you will do the things properly, if you will make a good decisions and good actions, it can be super enjoyable and super beautiful. But fellas, but. It's not as simple as it may look like it is. I can tell you that much. Okay, that is fine. Beautiful. We needed to work very hard for this 4,400 damage. I feel like I am sweating my ass off where the Imbattable game goes. And once again, I enjoy this tank. It is definitely challenging my brain and whatnot. And I think that this tank, for what it is okay, but I still do believe that there are plenty of the tanks which are just simply better in the tier 11, honestly. So what do we have? We have 4,800 damage, that is completely fine. We are third by experience, first by the damage, and we got 23,000 profits. A rough experience, but I like it. Let's keep it up. Okay, Ruinberg standard battle. This could be good and can be very complicated. I mean, what is the logical choice over there?
It's how you use it.
Is to take this corner and try to clip someone out. But for that we need some spotters for obvious reasons. And I know on the camera I look more yellow than I actually am, but you know what? I dig it. I dig it, fellas. Very sweet yellowish skeleto. It's just because I ate a lot of carrots, okay? Or maybe I haven't ate carrots. Maybe I did something else with the carrots, but you get the point. Okay, very good. Ares got slapped by his ally straight up. Not much what he can change about this. That's fine. And we got a decent start. We got a very decent start. It is okay. 1,100 damage from the clip. Luckily, they have made some silly goose mistakes, and we are feeling very fine. Okay, time to relocate. And I want to be a bit more cheeky, mother trucker, if you know what I mean. That's what I want to do. I want to be a little bit more cheeky. Now, I am hoping for enemies to start peeking over there. There is a big chance that they will try to do something silly. Or alternatively, this E4 is getting involved. Good. It is not a bad thing for us. I can guarantee you that. And oh man, how many of them? 4 bastards are just simply going through the middle of the field. Oi. And I don't really want to trade with this E4 either, unfortunately. But you cannot blame me for that. Meanwhile, that was a very bad call from my side. Okay, I need to take a bit safer position, I would say. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Very bad. Okay, doesn't really matter. Bad play from my side. I need to start thinking and take a bit different angles and a bit different approach, I would say, in order to get some use here. Not ideal, and I don't like where I am, where the hit points loss goes, but I don't really think that I can change anything about it. I need to be smart. And you see, that's what I'm talking about. Any mistakes from the tanks like this can be crucial and can be very hard. By saying hard, I mean it is very easy to make a mistake, and you are going to regret your life choices then. You know what I mean? You need to be somewhere from the close to the long range, but you need to get into positions from where you can punish enemies whenever they are being over aggressive. Man, it sounds easy, right? Yeah, you know what to do. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good luck doing that. Good luck doing that. Man. how we could get more involved over there. I mean, potentially we could somehow get a little bit closer, and maybe this E4 would think about making a bit of pressure here. There is a chance he would. Good. We slapped him for casual 400. That is okay. He's still waiting here around the corner. That basically means we can't do absolutely anything here. Now our Kier 1 is in the big poo-poo hole. That is for sure. And now I need to figure out what is the better angle for us to play over there. Man. Very, very, very difficult play. And obviously I cocked it up over there. Not much what I can do about this. I'm still not giving up. I know how difficult this shit is. I know how hard it is to play with this mother trucking tank. And my expectations whenever I play with a tank which I like are higher than usual. Right? And that makes it very, very, very frustrating whenever I don't perform. Okay, couple of shots over there, that is okay. I am trying to do my best in order to push it to 5,000, but man, it is. I need to work. And once again, I don't see any issues to highlight that the tank is alright, right? But you need to know what you are doing. If you are playing like an idiot, it is going to be very difficult to make it work. Good. Good. Ah, greediness, greediness, greediness. Man, I'm telling you from my perspective, I love this tank very much so, but to make it work, it is very, very hard. I need to push it as much as I physically and possibly can. Holy bananas from Banana Land. It's okay, I can't complain about the 5,000, but man, it was hard. Anyways, let's see the score. Ooh, we are back, fellas. 4.4 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage. Very, very rough experience, but nevertheless, we managed to do something. Meanwhile, Dravid's a champion. Good for you, my man. Meanwhile, we are second by experience, second by the damage, and we got 4,000 minus, but that's expected. And I think this is one of those tanks with which you want to spam the full gold. You really want to do that because, let's be bloody honest, every shot counts in the game. But with auto-loaders, it's even more extreme. If you are missing or you're not penetrating 2 out of mag, your DPM is so laughable that you can as well eat Kaku. You know what I mean? So that's the answer to your question. Also, one more thing. Obviously, the tank definitely feels better than it was before. I think we are going to bump the tank rating as well whenever we will get to it. We definitely need to do that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That's for sure. Anyways, last match. We are playing in Malinovka. Now, this is going to be a hard game because we need to make a good decision. Going on top of the hill is not an option. I would love to say it is. I would love to say it is an option to go on top of the hill, but it isn't. It isn't, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't like the situation. Listen, there should be at least one mother trucker that is... Oh, man, a dream. A dream. Hello. Hello.
They took one for the team.
Oh, yes. Okay, what do we know? We know that they have a light tank sitting over there. We definitely do know that. That is okay, we will try to hunt this mother trucker down. That is fine. Shakal is getting very much involved, maybe way too much to be fair with you. We have this type 5 here going through the middle of the field. Now I should be spotted. Yes, I am. Okay, good. Let's load the high explosives. And let's try to punish this light tank because he should be sitting somewhere here. I think we found him. Okay, now we are relocating. Okay, this is going to be a very difficult game, fellas. This is going to be very, very, very difficult. But I'm ready to play. I'm ready to slap the enemies. Now, what is our idea? Idea is very simple. We are going to be sniping from the back. I have a feeling that's all we can do. Now, looking into the facts, both our light tanks are dead and enemies has their light tanks in a bloody Malinovka. You know what that means? That means go eat kaku. This is what that means, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely far away from being ideal. But nevertheless, we will try to make it work and we will try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can. It's okay. Unfortunately, only 1 out of 4, and this is exactly what I'm talking about whenever I am saying that it is quite unfortunate situation whenever with an autoloader you are missing most of your shots. This is one of those situations. So we need to make sure that we are going to fix it and we are going to play properly, okay? Okay, very nice. Beautiful shot. Very, very good. This gentleman is definitely considering his life choices, and I think I will try to eliminate him, although I failed. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. We are okay. Now, look. The whole idea for us... Ooh, hello. I see you. I see you. I see you. Okay, what we want to see this Mr. Shakal sitting over there. That's all we need to do for a full happiness, fellas. And there will be mouse that will make pressure through the open field, maybe possibly concept and many, many other bastards, okay? We need to be very smart of how we are playing this game. That's what we need to do, fellas. That's what we need to do. We need to be smart. And once again, we are next to the red line beyond belief. We digged ourselves as deeply as we physically and possibly could. And it is okay. Now we just simply need to be smart. I am considering, you know, my life choices, how I could try to make a bit of pressure or what I'm supposed to do. And one of the options is to take this position over there, but I don't really think that this is the proper play. Borken. Good. Very nice. Borken is eliminated. Good. Now Mr. Shakal. Beautiful shot to the Shakal. Very, very nice. Now we have 140 considering... his life choices. We have Mr. Udes. I'm going for a blind shot because why the heck not? And unfortunately I missed it, but it doesn't really change too many things. The thing is, where this performance goes or this play goes, good luck digging me out of the bush, okay? Good luck digging me out of the bush, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to figure the things out. But there is no other alternative options. We are just sitting here next to the red line and we are trying to survive as long as we physically and possibly can. Honestly, there is no other alternative choices, and I would love to say that it is not the case. I would love to say that, oh, but we could do blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh. Good luck. I mean, honestly, there is one choice to go for Shakal, but he will have support from the top of the hill unless our guys are making pressure, which they do. So now possibly we could just simply go for Mr. Shakal and clip the living crap out of him. The mouse is something that we need to keep in mind, but once again, I don't really think that it is changing that much. Meanwhile, Shakal, concept. Yeah, that's bad. That is a mistake. That is a mistake. Yeah, I know. That is my mistake. For some reason, I did not expect an Imbattable over there. I knew about the Shakal sitting here. I knew that they may have some sort of medium in the typical bush, but yeah, I messed up. It's very easy to make a mistake with this tank. It is very, very, very easy to take one for the team and to make a bad decision. And that's my fault, you know? My fault. And nevertheless, with me failing, with me being Kaku, I still love this beautiful, magnificent mother trucker. And I don't think that our session was bad. I think it was around 5k, but... or awful, I suppose to say. Obviously, I prefer a bit higher up performance, but it is how it is. Let's see the score. Bad play. Man, this tank, fellas, I like it, but it's hard mother trucker to play with. 6,000 damage, 400 assisting damage. Some mistakes were made, but luckily we slapped Borken for a couple of times with the blind shots. That was absolutely amazing, and that was absolutely glorious. But once again, it was just simply difficult. We are 5th by the experience, we are 2nd by the damage. And overall, where this session goes, it is okay. Nevertheless, it was difficult for me to perform with the tank. So we finished everything with a 5,100 average damage, 300 assisting damage. Can't complain too much about it, but I can't say that was a piece of cake or it was just simple to deal with this vehicle. It's just not the case. Is it a good tank in the World of Tanks in the tier 11? It's very specific one. You need to be a specific player to like it. For beginners, I think it is extremely difficult and most likely not worth it, but professionals will make this tank work very, very well. And even now, if we are looking into the average performance of the people, right, people are playing with this mother trucker for well over 5,000 DPG, right? Which is quite something, and it is very, very beautiful. I mean, we have some animals in the most positive way that are playing for 6,500, so everything is possible. Anyways, love you all. Thank you very much for watching, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Thank you, and see you soon. Peace.